Hello everyone. Picking up where we left off in Doki Outcast. Um, I hopefully this sound levels are suitable. I don't care anymore. I don't know if someone can give me a pointer on how to make this sound better. Feel free to leave a comment or something. There's another call to action. Um, Media Studies term. Anyway. Um, Yeah, so where we left off, yeah, so let's see, they shared a kiss, they said they love each other, and the rest of the club knows they're dating, and um, apparently that there's some kids making fun of them, and it's made the choice not to confront them, and hopefully that doesn't come back to haunt us in some way, I don't know, we'll see. I'm waiting for the other shoe to drop, or something. I don't know. I'm feeling some impending conflict is coming, either from those the kids making fun of them, or from something related to your self harm habit, because that's gotta come up at some point. Anyway, here we go. Chapter 6, 6 day. A few days roll by, and it's the weekend. However, I'm not feeling very well today. Not only am I sick, but I also have plans with Yuri today. It was kind of a downer because I was really hoping to spend some time with her. I find it hard to even get out of bed. Guess I'll just have to tell Yuri I can't. Dot dot dot. Out of nowhere, my phone rings. I grab my phone and answer it. Hello? Good morning, Tormuse. How are you? My voice is a little raspy, but I try my best to answer. I'm good. How are you, Yuri? I'm doing well, but are you sure you are? You don't sound very good. I'm a little sick this morning, unfortunately. Oh, Tormuse, I'm sorry to hear that. It's nothing too bad, you don't have to worry. I'm just letting you know since we might have to cancel our plans for today. Maybe we don't have to. What do you mean? Well, maybe I can come over and take care of you? I wouldn't mind. I'm not sure, Yuri. I really appreciate the offer, but I don't want you getting sick as well. You don't have to worry about me, Tormuse. I want to help you. Oh, you got another choice here. Well, I'm going with come over because otherwise nothing's going to happen and then it's going to be boring, so I tell her to come over. I mean, if she insists. Plus, we can still spend time together. Why not? Okay, you can come over, Yuri. Don't blame me if you get sick. Don't worry, I'll be fine. I'll be over as soon as I can. Alright, see you soon. Yuri hangs up and I sit in silence. I wonder if she's going to wear her tan sweater. I'm suddenly jolted awake by my doorbell. I must have fallen asleep. Yuri must be at the front door. I get up and head downstairs. I answer the door and Yuri's standing there. Hey, Tormuse. How are you feeling? I don't know the right word for it. Well, let's head up to your room. I'm going to take care of you. Alright, we head upstairs to my bedroom. Yuri motions for me to get back into bed. I follow suit. Yuri sits down in my desk chair. She smiles at me. You seem very happy. Sorry, it's just, you look so adorable when you're sick. Thanks, maybe I should try and stay sick. Oh, hush. You didn't have to come over, Yuri. I don't want you to worry about me. I know, but I wanted to be here. I don't mind helping you, even if it's not the most exciting date. I could care less about what we do. That's a pet peeve of mine. The original saying is I couldn't care less, and then somewhere along the lines, like in recent years, it became popular to say I could care less. I don't know where that expression came from. It doesn't really make sense. I mean, the whole point of the saying I couldn't care less is like I care so little that I couldn't care any less. Like that's sorry. I'm going off on a tangent here. This is just a pet peeve of mine. I don't blame you, Metacraft, for writing that. I don't know. Society collectively decided that's how the saying goes now. I could care less. It just feels weird to me. Anyway, it should be I could care more, if anything. I don't know. Maybe that's just my opinion. Okay, I'm moving on. As long as I'm with you, I'm satisfied. That made me feel better almost instantly. Despite being ill, I really am glad Yuri came over. Aw, she warms my heart without even trying. Thanks, Yuri. That's very kind of you. And I'm glad you came over. Yuri simply smiles at me. Oh, I just remembered I'm supposed to be taking care of you. Do you have any medicine, Tormuse? Yeah, there's a cabinet downstairs in the kitchen. Should have some cold medicine in there. Okay, I'll be right back. Just when Yuri's about to leave the room, she turns around. Don't go anywhere. I give Yuri a sarcastic laugh. Very funny. Yuri heads downstairs. I sit in silence. A few minutes pass and Yuri comes back up with some medicine. She pours it into a small measuring cup. Here you go, Tormuse. Thank you. Take the cup from Yuri and gulp it down. Yeah! I forgot how nasty this was. It should help a little. Is there anything else you need right now? I think I'm good. Alright. Maybe we could watch something together? Sure, what would you like? I don't have a preference. I'll let you pick, Yuri. Let me see what I can find. Yuri grabs the remote and starts looking for something to watch. After she settles on something, she moves her chair over and sits next to me. As I watch the TV, I see Yuri in the corner of my eye. I look back at the TV. Yuri then puts her hand on mine. Aww. I hold her hand in return. Yuri's blushing. We sit in silence and continue watching. It's adorable. Sorry. We sit in silence and continue watching the show. I've been watching TV for a while now. Even if it's a sick day, I'm really enjoying Yuri's company. You've been really helpful. I think it's time for you to eat something. Well, I'm a little hungry now that you mention it. Do you want some help, Yuri? No, I'll take care of it. You need to rest. I'll be right back. Yuri leaves my bedroom and goes downstairs to the kitchen. I sit alone for a few minutes. Yuri returns to my bedroom with a tray. She sits it on my bedside table. It holds a bowl of hot soup, saltine crackers, and a glass of orange juice. Yuri, you didn't... I know, but this will help you immensely. I hesitate for a moment. I'm just really thankful that she put in all this effort to help me get better. Thank you, Yuri. That's very sweet of you to do. Of course. Anything for you, Tormuse. Just be careful, it's a little hot. Yuri hands me the tray and I start eating some of the soup. This is very good. I'm feeling better already. Yuri smiles, clearly enjoying herself. I feel kind of bad that you have to watch me eat. I don't mind. You can make something if you get hungry at any point. I'm good for now, but thank you. We continue watching TV in silence. I've noticed that it's almost getting dark. Yuri spent most of the day here with me. I think it's getting dark. Yes, we just established that. Yeah, I kind of lost track of time as well. Oh, I think it might be good. It might be time for me to go home, Tormuse. I understand. Thank you so much for helping me today, Yuri. No need to thank me. I had a great time with you. Is there anything else I can do for you before I leave? No, I think I'm good. I'm actually feeling a lot better now. I'm glad. Well, I guess I'll be going then. Alright, have a good evening, Yuri. I love you. I love you too, Tormuse. Aw. He gives me a quick kiss on the cheek and leaves. She's gonna get your germs. Anyway, I watch TV for a little longer. Feeling tired, I slowly start to drift off. Well, strictly speaking, getting more sleep is the best thing for when you're sick. Having Yuri over might excite him too much, which, I mean, you know, stress weakens the immune system, but whatever. Anyway, moving on. I wake up, turn off the TV, and go over to my desk. I feel inspired, so I should go ahead and get started on my assignment. Taking out a clean sheet of paper and a pen, I begin writing. My inspiration should come as no surprise. I wonder who it is. Warning, oh, okay. Oh, okay. little trigger warning there, okay. I might need to figure out how to edit video at some point. You have the option to skip it, just the content, not the whole chapter. Okay. Do you wish to skip it? Oh, okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and save, and for purposes of this recording, I think I'm better to skip because I don't know what to expect. And I mean, maybe I'll watch it later and see if it should be included, but I don't know. For now, I'm just gonna hit skip it. Not trying to be a prude or anything. It's just, you know, Moving on. Act 3, Chapter 1, Snow Day. Went from sick day to snow day. I presume that means we're staying home from school. A few days pass, and my cold has finally gone away. I get up from my bed and stretch. I start getting ready for school. All of a sudden, I get a message on my phone. It's from Sayori. Hey, Tormuse. There's no school today because of the snow. Have fun today. Snow? Really? Go over to my window and look outside. To my surprise, there's a thick blanket of snow outside. I wasn't expecting that at all. I just did enjoy getting off from school because of the snow. So many great memories. What should I do today since there's no school? Spend time with Yuri. Anyway, maybe I could go see Yuri. Yes. Sorry. I'm feeling much better since I last saw her. I did promise her that we would do something after I got better. All of a sudden, I receive a phone call. Pick up my phone and answer. Hello? Hi, Tormuse. Hey, Yuri, I was just about to call you. Oh, really? Yeah, I was about to ask if you wanted to spend time together since the school's out. That would be wonderful. Did you want to come over? Sure, I'll be over as soon as I can. Alright, see you when you arrive. Please be careful on the way here. Reassuring Yuri that I will do so, I hang up. I then start getting ready. I'll have to make sure to wear an extra layer of clothing just in case. I finish getting dressed and head downstairs. Taking a couple of books, a container of hot cocoa, and a small blanket. I double check to make sure I have everything. Considering there's NSFW content, there's something else you should be bringing. Sorry, never mind. Moving on. I double check to make sure I have everything. That's everything. I finally head outside. Not everything, apparently. Anyway. Brr. It's even colder than I expected. I need to get to Yuri's quick. I arrive at Yuri's house and she invites me in. You seem a little cold. Yeah, I wasn't expecting snow. Wasn't expecting snow at all, to be honest. I kind of forgot that it's winter already. I know, isn't it exciting? I always love the snow. It's just so pretty to look at. I can think of I can think of someone else as pretty to look at. Oh, I think Yuri caught him really quick. Your entire face is red. You really think that? I don't think I know you are. Yuri's blushing even more. Thank you, Tormuse. I kiss Yuri on the cheek. She smiles at me. So, would you like to do some reading? Sure, I'd love to. Great, but before we do, would you like me to make some hot chocolate? Hot chocolate? Oh, that sounds wonderful. But I don't have the mix for it, I'm afraid. No worries, I brought some. You did? I reach into my bag and pull out a small cylindrical container that contains cocoa mix. Alright, I guess we can have some hot chocolate then. Do you want to go sit down while I make it? Actually, if you don't mind, I'll make it. Are you sure, Tormuse? Yeah, I insist. Alright, I'll go ahead and sit down then. Let me know if you need any help. Of course. He goes into the living room and sits on the couch. I go into the kitchen. I pull out a small cooking pot and some milk. I then pour milk into the pot and slowly start warming it up. It's ready! I take the pot off the stove and pull out 2 mugs from the cabinet. I pour the milk into each cup and mix it with the cocoa. Carefully take the mugs, one in each hand, and go into the living room. As I enter the living room, I notice that Yuri has lit up the fireplace. Oh hey, I didn't realize there was a fireplace here. It will really help set the mood, especially on a snowy day like this. As I place the mugs on the table, I can feel the heat from where I'm standing. Yuri turns around. Thank you, Tormuse. You're so sweet. No trouble at all. I sit down next to Yuri. She plants a quick kiss on my cheek, and I pull out a blanket. Although, didn't he say he was bringing the blanket? So maybe it should be pull out the blanket? But whatever. Anyway, moving on. We both grab the book with one hand each and sit back. We both grab the book with one hand each and start reading. It isn't long before we both get lost in the story. We finish a few chapters in silence. Completely engrossed in the story. You can see why Yuri gets so involved. Speaking of Yuri, I'm curious as to what she thinks about it. I look over at Yuri. She looks a little worried. It's almost like she isn't paying attention, or at the very least, she can't focus. Is she not enjoying the book? Maybe she's not feeling well. Don't want to assume anything, so I just ask. Yuri? I lightly nudged Yuri's shoulder. Yuri! Huh? Yuri snaps back into reality. She was so lost in thought that she must have forgotten I was right next to her. Are you alright? Yeah, I'm just a little distracted, is all. Are you sure? You can take a break if you want. Yeah, I'm fine. Really, it's nothing. Let's continue, shall we? Yuri asks me nervously, almost as if she's pleading me not to continue the conversation. Alright. Figured it's probably best not to press Yuri for a reason. I don't want to step over any boundaries, so I'll just leave it be, at least for now. We continue reading in silence. We've been reading for a while now. Yuri finally says something. I can't seem to focus. Would you like to take a break? We can always come back to it later. Well, if you're okay with it. Yeah, I'm fine with it. Make a mental note of where we left off and close the book. I then gently set the book on the table. As I'm doing so, I look over at Yuri's mug. Mine is nearly half empty, but Yuri barely touched her mug at all. Yuri turns around and looks outside. I thought at first she was admiring the snow, but it looks like she's staring into nothing. Something is on her mind. Very perceptive, Tormuse. Anyway, what could it be? It's beautiful out there, don't you think? Yeah, it is. Even her voice doesn't have the same tone that I'm so used to. I'm so confused. Yuri. Yuri looks at me. Yes, Tormuse? Is something wrong? No, everything's fine. Yuri. No, really, I'm fine. Yuri, if there's something that's bothering you, you can tell me. I'm here for you. Yuri looks away. I know. I'm just afraid to tell you. Yuri, you don't have to be afraid of telling me anything. You'll hate me if I did. No, I won't. I promised to be here for you, remember? Yuri stands up. Uh-oh. The music is stopping. That's code for something's going down. Anyway. She slowly paces the room with her arms crossed. As she does so, I look into her eyes. Yuri looks like she's on the verge of crying. What could possibly be going through her mind? I give her the time she needs. Yuri takes a deep breath. Tormuse, do you ever get this feeling that the good things you have in life will never last? Hmm? That you won't have the time to truly appreciate what you have? And before you know it, what you do have will be gone forever. I think to myself for a moment, I've never been asked such a serious question like this before. I suppose I do? I think we all have that feeling from time to time. Is there a reason you're feeling that? Yuri looks at me. Wait, are you saying that you're afraid of losing me? Yuri doesn't answer, but simply nods. Aw. Yuri, I would never leave you. I love you. Yuri starts crying. I love you too, Tormuse. I just... There's something you need to know. Yuri shrugs. Even though Yuri's crying profusely, she's trying desperately to hold back her tears. She then raises her hand to her sleeve. Oh no! She slowly pulls it back. As she pulls down her sleeve, I stare in utter shock. Oh no! No! Sorry, I hate that image. For a second I thought it wasn't going to show it, and then it did. Anyway, her arm is completely covered in scars. Looks like more than scars. Looks like some pretty deep cuts. Some of them open. But anyway, her arm is completely covered in scars. Some are old while others are fresh. I can't believe what my eyes are seeing. Oh God. I stand up and go over to Yuri. I hold her arm and examine it closely. That might not be an ideal first reaction, MC. She looks away, ashamed. Yuri, why? Why would you do this? She hesitates for a moment before speaking again. She's choking on her own words. I've been lonely for the better part of my life. The knife collection was just that, a collection. But as years went by, I became more reserved. People always rejected me and treated me as a burden. I became more sad, and eventually I would resort to cutting. I felt like it was the only way to cope with my problems. Reading and writing helped a little, but it was only a temporary relief. I eventually did it so much that I got accustomed to the pain. And I could never stop doing it. Does your father know? Yuri shakes her head. I've kept it a secret from him for as long as I can remember. You're the only person I've ever told. Yuri, I've never told anyone because I had nobody else to share with. Nobody would care, at least. I was afraid of telling you because I thought you'd leave me. You're the only person that accepted me for who I am. I was keeping secrets from you. This is just how it has to be. I'll be this way for the rest of my life. A lonely, shy girl that nobody loves. I betrayed your trust, Tormuse. I'm sorry. Yuri walks into her bedroom feeling ashamed. I gently call out to her, but she ignores my plead. Not knowing what to say, I get up from the couch and follow her. Yuri's sitting on her bed, her hands covering her face. As I take a moment to compose myself, I calmly sit down next to her. I've been so caught off guard that I have a hard time telling her how I feel. Taking it slowly, I wrap my arms around her. Yuri returns my embrace shortly after. Aww. I gently pat Yuri's head. Sorry, I just want to save it just for the CG. I gently pat Yuri's head. Sobbing. Your hugs are so warm, Tormuse. It's okay, Yuri. You remain silent for a while. Yuri, I'm sorry. She looks at me. What are you sorry for? I'm not trying hard to understand your situation. You always said that you were treated differently. I never realized it was this bad. She's crying into my shirt. After all these years, I found someone who finally accepted and loved me for who I was. I was selfish and kept things hidden from you. When I met you, I started to feel happy again. I even tried to stop cutting entirely, but I guess some things can never really go away. I'm sorry I never told you, Tormuse. It still doesn't change my mind about you, though. Really? Not one bit. Yuri, no matter how bad you think it may get, I will never leave you. When I told you that I love you, I meant it. Just an amazing person. You're talented, beautiful, and just very genuine. You're unlike any girl that I've ever met. Trust me, I'm not mad at you. I want to help you. I don't want you to hurt yourself anymore. I wanted to stop, but I'm not sure if I can. No matter how much I tell myself I shouldn't be doing it, these urges, they always come back. It's a never-ending cycle. I'm going to help you in any way I can. Have you considered seeing a therapist? I have, yes. Maybe you should give it a try. I want to, but I'm afraid. I don't want to go alone. Would it help if I came with you? We both release each other. Yuri wipes away her tears. You would do that for me? Without a doubt, Yuri. I'm here for you. I don't care how long it takes. I want to see you get better. Yuri smiles at me. Tormuse. What was that sound effect? I expected Yuri to say something, but she simply hugs me. I fall back down into her bed. Yuri then starts kissing me. I'm a little shocked at first, but I kiss her back. She wraps her arms around my neck. I do the same. Yuri's lips are soft, just like I remember from last time. Yuri presses her chest against mine, adding to my excitement. I can even smell her perfume. Is it lavender scented? Maybe jasmine? Regardless, it's very enticing. It smells wonderful and isn't overpowering. It's almost like she planned this before I came over. This is so overwhelming, I can hardly breathe. Not that I'm disliking my current situation. Yuri stops to tell me something. I love you, Tormuse. I always have. I can hardly speak, partially because I'm nearly out of breath from our lips being locked together, but also because of these words. Even though we've both expressed our feelings for each other in the past, it never fails to make me happy. I love you too, Yuri. I can't imagine my life without you. She smiles and then goes right back to kissing me. Just like when I first kissed Yuri, I learned that she was surprisingly very good at it. She's even better now. I think it's over. We can continue for a little longer. After what feels like an eternity, Yuri finally moves back to let me catch my breath. That was intense. It feels like I just re-emerged from the ocean surface, gasping desperately for air. Well, that was unexpected. Yeah. Yuri and I enjoy ourselves for the rest of this cold winter day. From here on out, I'll take care of Yuri. That's a promise I'll keep. Man, it got hot in there for a moment. Okay. Debating. I'm frustrated now. Debating whether it should continue or maybe that's a good note to end on. I don't know. The next chapter is entitled "Lonely Reading Session." That sounds a little sad, so maybe I should end this chapter on a high note. But on the other hand, I'm conscious of the date. It's Friday. Tomorrow is going to be the what do you call it? The podcast, the stream, Logocast's DDMC comedy stream, comedy in massive air quotes. So I kind of want to have more to report on, so I'm going to play a little longer. So anyway, going on, lonely reading session, here we go. A few days later. Oh, there's more voice acting. I'm going to turn the volume back up.
I'm not sure if I want to go to school this morning. Maybe I can make up something for my absence. Would anyone even realize that I'm gone? I'm just afraid of seeing that student again. I know he'll make fun of me. Why am I so weak? Why can't I be strong like everyone else? I look over at my shelf. Maybe just one more time.
No, Yuri, no!
Yeah, one last time. Then I'll never do it again.
Oh, no. Yuri, no! Turn that volume back down again. Been working on my paper for quite some time now. I woke up a little early this morning before school to finish it. And done! Took me a while to finish, but I'm proud of what I've written. Nearly put it in my school bag. Even though the snow is gone, I make sure to grab a jacket as well. Better safe than sorry. I head outside. Just as I expected, it's a little warmer. Hey, all the snow's gone. I start walking to school. School day goes on like normal and it's nearly over. As Mrs. Addy wraps up her lecture, she asks if anyone is ready to turn in their assignment. Go up to her desk and hand her my assignment. You seem very enthusiastic, Tormuse. Are you proud? I am. I think it turned out very good. Well, good to hear. I can't wait to read it. Oh, one more thing. Would it be alright if I can have it back when you're done grading it? I don't see why not. Why not? I thought that's like standard. Thanks, Mrs. Addy. She nods and I head back to my seat. The bell rings shortly after and I head out into the corridor. It's time for the club. Can't wait to see Yuri. She's not going to be there, is she? I make it to the club. I peek inside. Wait, I see everyone else except Yuri. Where is she? You know, I just noticed for the first time. The door handle's on the wrong side. I'm going to notice that forever from now on. Like, normally when you've got a double door, you got the handle on this side and, like, the doors open in that direction. But this, the doors open into each other. Like, the door's going to collide with the other door. That doesn't make sense. I don't know why, I just randomly noticed that just now. Anyway, sorry, moving on. Now all of you are going to notice that too. Where is she? I enter the club room. She's probably like ashamed about giving into her urges and decided she couldn't face him and stayed home or something like that. Poor Yuri. Anyway, everyone is engaged in their normal activities. My uncle looks at me. Hey, Tormuse, how are you doing? I'm well. My uncle looks at me with a concerned expression. Is something wrong? No, not really. I was just wondering where Yuri is. I'm not sure, actually. She's usually here by now. Maybe she's just running late? Maybe so. I'm sorry, Monica. I didn't intend to make it a big deal. No, you don't have to apologize, Tormuse. I understand. You care about Yuri's well-being. I nod in agreement. I'm sure she'll be here soon. I'm just going to sit and read for a bit, if that's alright. Sure, go right ahead. I'll be here if you need anything. Thank you, Monica. Monica goes back to talking to Sayori. Natsuki's reading her manga. I plop down to my seat, pull out my book, and start reading. I'm reading for almost half an hour now. Yuri still hasn't shown up. Where could she be? Take out my phone and check for any messages. Nothing. Hey! I turn around. Natsuki's standing there. This is a literature club, not a texting club. Sorry, I got distracted. Really, Mitsuki? Something wrong, Charmuse? Well, it's just that Yuri hasn't shown up. I was just curious why she's not here. Well, maybe something came up and she couldn't make it. Why are you so worried about anyone? What kind of question is that? Why are you so worried anyway? I guess she's your girlfriend and all, but she can handle herself, you know. I know, it's just... I was about to answer, but I stopped myself at the last second. I'm the only one that Yuri spoke to about her cutting problem. It wouldn't be wise to bring that up, at least not right now. Okay, at least MC has some I don't know, self-awareness and awareness that, like, yeah, you shouldn't talk about secret stuff like that. Anyway, I want to breach her privacy on the subject. You'll tell the girls when she's ready. For now, I have to keep it between us both. I just worry, that's all. I get that, but you don't need to worry constantly. It's not going to make anything better. As you said a little too loudly, Sari and Monica look in our direction. Then they quickly dismiss the conversation and go back to what they were doing previously. Probably didn't want to intervene. Well, I'm going to head back to my reading. Don't worry about it so much. Yuri's fine. Just try and relax. Okay, Charmuse? Alright, I will. Suki walks back to her desk. I guess she's right. Maybe I was being a little paranoid. It's hard not to be sometimes, especially after what Yuri showed me. She's already been through enough. Can't bear the idea of her doing any more harm to herself. Maybe I should just read some more. I need to take my mind off of this. Time passes and Monica calls out to us. Okay, everyone, it's about time for us to leave. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Everyone starts packing up and we exit the room. Sari and I walk home together. The walk is quiet most of the way. Sari timidly glances at me from time to time. Is she worried about me? I really need to do a better job at hiding my emotions. Sari eventually stops and comes forth with what's been on her mind. Are you okay, Charmuse? You look a little upset. Yeah, I'm okay. I was just curious about Yuri. Oh, that's right. She didn't show up, did she? I shake my head. Don't worry, Charmuse. I'm sure she'll be at the club tomorrow. She probably had something come up. Yeah, I'm sure she will. See you tomorrow, Sayori. Sari waves goodbye and leaves. I head home myself. I lie down on my bed. Keep thinking about Yuri. Am I being too paranoid about this? It's only one day, but still. Well, you could try calling her, dude. Take some initiative here. Anyway, maybe I should get some rest. I'm sure it'll help take my mind off of it. Tomorrow will be a better day. Chapter 3, exciting news. Okay. On that note, I think I actually will cut it off here, and yeah, I should. Sorry, that was a poor choice of words. I will leave off here, and because I need to go get some dinner. So yeah, a lot happened here, even though that was kind of short. I mean, like, found out about Yuri's cutting habit, and we had a little intimate interlude there. I'm sure it was it got a little steamy. I'm sure the NSFW version is even extra steamy, but I think that's a good place to leave off, and hopefully next time we'll start on a positive note, because apparently there's exciting news. So yeah, until next time.